What's going on, ladies, gentlemen, gentlemen, and everybody in between? Welcome to my channel. I'm Anthony, and this is Custom 3D Prints. This is going to be a video on my first 30 days on Etsy and how much I managed to get after that time. This is going to be a part of my vlog series, so this is vlog number 1, and you can follow me on my journey and see if this is going to be a lucrative business or not. We're going to start off with my room setup, which is super duper tiny, and I'm going to show you that all it takes really is just one printer and a little bit of space, and you can make some money out of it. So, as you can see, this is my space that I am having to work with. It is literally a tiny little shed. So, as you can see, I bought myself a nice little printer. This is the Bambu Labs X1 Carbon Combo. So I've got the AMS inside, that sort of thing. You're going to see it in a minute. Let's put it together and get it inside that little shed room, shall we? Now, I apologize for the vertical shooting there. I didn't think about it and just had my phone facing upwards. But as you can see, it's very cool. Taking off all the bits and bobs and putting it all together. Not only was it super duper easy, but it was really satisfying at the same time. And any sort of issues that you have, there's going to be a piece of paper there telling you exactly how to do it. Any screws to remove, there's a big red symbol being like, this is the one you need to remove. Another reason why I just love Bambu Lab printers. Not that I have experience with any others, but this one seems super easy and anyone can just jump into it. So once again, I will recommend Bambu Lab printers if you're just starting up. So once all of that was slung together, I whacked it all into my newly painted print room. I made a little shelf in there. There's not really a lot of space. And as you can see with the finished product, there is actually a crib on the ceiling, which I had no other space for. Kind of worried because it's floating over a £1,500 printer. But yes, that's how we're doing it. So after you've got your room all nice and set up and ready to go, you want to go ahead and sort an account out. And it's relatively fast. You can just literally load up, create your account on Etsy, and you're pretty much good to go. Now, the one thing I actually learned really quickly on Etsy is the fact that your pictures have got to be spot on. I started off with a couple pictures I just did on my phone randomly, just on the floor, and they looked pretty crap, and it showed respectively in my stats. I got absolutely no views on them. I mean, you can even check now at the end of the month, I only got about 12 views on them. So, yes, take good photos. After you've taken your photos, it's probably worth actually editing them just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Chuck a few filters on there, make it look nice and pretty. Upload that, and have a little look and see if you like the pictures, then other people are probably going to like them as well. Next thing to sort out is your keywords and your SEO. Now, this bit is really important. I didn't realize how important, but it turns out that this is probably one of the most important steps you need to do here. Now, there's loads of tools online, free tools and paid tools that you can use to help with your search engine optimization. And really, the freest one that you can use is ChatGPT. Now, it's not going to be the best in the world. It's not going to be really optimized. But if you have no idea and you don't want to spend any money and you don't want to spend any time researching, ChatGPT is going to be your best friend here. On top of that, I eventually started on something like Everbee. But really, once you know what you're looking for, then it's quite easy to put the right keywords in. Make sure to always fill out the name of the post and most of the description and get all the keywords in that you think people are going to be searching for that. Don't put in random bits that you think people are just going to click on, because you need the people coming to your site to buy the actual thing that you're actually selling. You know what I'm saying? Now, I went ahead and bought a quite expensive printer. However, I didn't buy it. I got it on credit and all that kind of stuff. I had zero money starting off this business venture, and you can too. You don't really have to go in as expensive as I did. I just really didn't want to start learning printers and then have to fix printers and then upgrade the printers. I just wanted to buy it for it to work. And after a little bit of research that I did, the Bambu Lab X1 Carbon turned out to be the absolute best in class for this. It's one of them printers that you just plug in and play. It literally worked 20 minutes after setting it up, straight away, printing a 3D benchy. With perfect quality. So as a starting printer, I would recommend looking at the Bambu Labs series. Now, you can get the A1. I wouldn't really recommend the A1 Mini because it really regulates how big you want to build. But the A1's fine. The P1P and P1S apparently is all over the place. You look at any other 3D printing channels, and if they have a farm, they probably have a bunch of P1Ps or P1Ss, depending on what you're going to print. If it's just PLA, then just stick to the P1P. Save yourself some money. Invest that money on the AMS though. The AMS is awesome. I have had some problems with it, which I will get into on another video, but for the ease of access, for storing your filaments and not having to change it over and not fiddling about, it's well worth the purchase. So I'm going to show you a few of the bits and bobs that I've printed out and some of the things that have sold, some of the things that haven't sold. So here, as you can see, there's a bunch of different things that I've been printing. Yes, I've been filling boxes of these things, and obviously I had to go in and print the crystal dragons from Cinderwing. Now, if you haven't seen these before, they look really awesome. They print fantastically. They do take quite a while, but there's loads of different variations as well. As you can see with this one, we've got some wings on it, that sort of thing. They're really, really fun. Just make sure you subscribe to the Patreon so you can sell them commercially. And inside there, I've actually printed one inside it. I'll tell you about that in another video. Also got the eggs and stuff. So kind of went a bit nuts with Cinderwing, but she's got some amazing designs there, and they're really, really good to sell. I also printed these mechanical boxes, which you twist to open. Very, very difficult to print. The parameters are quite difficult to get down, and it does take a long time and takes a lot of filaments. So when you, I say when you mess up with this, and you will, as you can see there, it will be a waste of a lot of filaments. So I actually stopped selling them. This is the biggest print I've tried so far. Might sell it, maybe not, but this is a Deku Shield from Zelda. Gonna finish that up. It's gonna look really, really cool when I've done that one. This is a little design that I tried myself. Went onto Tinkercad and made a little planter out of it. Haven't put that up for sale yet. However, this one has made me the most amount of money. It's a planter. It's just a melted head goddess lady planter. And you can get the file online from loads of different sources, but if you get it from the right place, you can get the commercial license to sell that as well. Really, really cool models here. Happy I stumbled upon them because they look really, really nice. I've actually got some in my home as well. Got some in the background there, some little hairpins that I'm about to do, which is like a cat skull, raven skull. And obviously had to whack in the Rocktopus. I saw this guy. This was like the second thing I ever printed. I thought it was absolutely hilarious, and I've got ADHD as well, so I played with that for a long, long time. But what I've learned over this 30 days on Etsy is it's tough. And the more you put in, the more you get out. You could just sling some things on there, wait for them to sell, and they might sell, but you're not going to make a business out of it. You're not going to earn a good living off of it. If you really, really, really want to exceed in Etsy, Amazon, that sort of stuff, you're going to have to put extra steps in. You're going to have to sell on multiple platforms. You're going to have to optimize your SEO, maybe pay for some Etsy ad listings, which I really recommend. And it really, you get what you give, you know, reap what you sow. You feel me? So coming to the end of this video now, I don't want to make it a long one. I'm going to do vlogs like this maybe once a month, once every 2 weeks, that sort of thing. Keep you guys updated on what I'm doing. So we're coming to the end of the video now, and as promised, I'm going to give you the big reveal. And this is what I earned in a month selling on Etsy my 3D printed products. So after 1 month selling on Etsy, this is what I earned. A total sales of £270. Now, I just want to state quickly, the reason why it says this year is because I started mid-month and then carried on through the other month, and I couldn't get an exact 1 month by 1 month rating, so I just put all year. I've only been selling for a month, so this is everything that I've achieved. A total sale amount of £270. Now, that isn't what I net profited out of all of this. There's a lot of things to take into consideration, like the fees, the marketing, the delivery costs, that sort of thing. So after all of that is taken into consideration, £176.69 is what I got out of it. Now, I don't think that's bad at all. I didn't really go too crazy on it. I haven't done any social media posts or that sort of thing. So that's a sort of realistic first month that you're looking at there. Now, obviously, I've seen other people, it's compounding, it gets more per month, you need to do more things, and I understand that. And I'm willing to do that. That's why we're here. So this is the beginning of my journey. So thank you very much for joining me on this journey. Thank you very much for being here and supporting me, hopefully, like, subscribe, through this journey. And hopefully we can get it done and turn it into a lucrative business model, and I'll take you along the way with me. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. As I say, like, subscribe if you really can. That would be awesome. Just starting up a new channel, so it'll be good to see how this fares. But any other questions, drop them in the comment section below, and I'll do my best and answer them all for you. But if I don't see you again, have a good day, and an even better life. Peace.